How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Big D here, and today I'm gonna be reviewing a movie that's in a small franchise. No one's really heard of this franchise. It's kind of like Transformers or Pirates of the Caribbean. Those are small titled indie movies that actually made it to Sundance, and it has a small guy named Chris Pratt, whoever that guy is. I think he's that fat guy from Parks and Recs. I think so. Just a few other actors that really no one even knows about, like this girl named like something with a Dallas in the middle, Bryce Dallas Howard. Who the hell's that? Nick Robinson, Ty Simpkins, Vincent D'Onofrio. Isn't that guy from Kingpin, Daredevil? No. We're talking about the Jurassic Park franchise, man. This is something huge. I'm kidding, guys. It's not small. It's the freaking one of the hugest franchises, blockbusters in the entire freaking cinema world. Cinnabon. So really, this is, basically truly the sequel to the first Jurassic Park, man. Of course, it's like set 20 years later in the future, but hey, man, it's something. So this is my non-spoiler review to Colin Trevorrow's director film. He also directed Safety Not Guaranteed. Anyway, this is my non-spoiler review to Chris Pratt's new movie, Jurassic World. Alright, so what's going on, everyone? I'm sorry that I took a long intro there. I was trying to be funny. Oh, you're not funny. I get it. Okay, calm down. So Jurassic World, let's get right into it. I'm not going to spoil nothing, guys. I'm going to tell you my pros and cons and tell you whether or not you should see it. You don't even need my guidance. You know you're going to go see it either way. I'm just saying, you know it. Yeah, you've already heard many people say go see it. Well, they're not wrong. They're not. But let me give you my opinions on it. So I'm going to start off with my cons just to, get it out of the way. Piss you guys off, so I'm kidding. I saw it in IMAX 3D, by the way. You know that whole theme song? Oh my gosh. In your ears. How sexy is that? That is, gosh. Anyway, my cons, man. Vincent D'Onofrio, who played Kingpin and Daredevil. He plays this guy named Vic Hoskins, I believe. Hoskins. I love me some Vincent D'Onofrio. It's not him that was bad in the movie. It's just the way his character was written. I'm not going to tell you his part in the movie, but the way he's in the movie, it's very cliched, very, let's just say he's very, oh yeah, like a twirl the mustache, that type of thing. And it's like really cliched, it's not like, it doesn't feel realistic, like believable. It just feels like he was just kind of written there, like we need an antagonist as a human, so let's put him in there. Get Vincent D'Onofrio, that guy from Law and Order, yeah. So basically that was going on. I was like, I really thought Vincent D'Onofrio, it's not his fault. I'm not saying he was a horrible actor in this movie or anything, but it's just the way his character was written and the way it was published in the movie, I guess I should say. There was something called InGen Military in here. If you see the movie, you're going to know how awkward it felt, I guess you should say. The humor in here, we have this guy named Jake Johnson. He's been in New Girl, Let's Be Cops, and I like me some Jake Johnson. He's funny. But in this movie, you know how in Transformers Age of Extinction, they had T.J. Miller. And in Transformers Age of Extinction, T.J. Miller died 20 minutes into the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, it came out like a long time ago, last year. You should have saw the movie already. Jake Johnson is kind of like T.J. Miller. Nobody died or nothing of Jake Johnson. I'm just saying of the funny. Oh, he's the funny guy. He's the guy who brings the comedy lines. I didn't laugh one time. Nothing made. All the other people were laughing. Ha ha ha. It didn't make me laugh. He's not funny in the movie. He's not. He's one of the he's not. It's just that simple. That's my personal opinion, guys. And Jake Johnson's still a funny ass guy outside of Jurassic World, but in there, just make it serious. Don't be like, oh, comedy every 10 seconds, with that guy. So anyway, I just didn't buy the humor in there for Jake Johnson. There was a slow beginning. The first 10-15 minutes were very slow. Not boring, but they just kind of like, you just want to see the dinosaurs moving around and eating. You just get to it. What are you doing? Except the first couple shots were very well sinister, I guess I should say. So you'll enjoy that. You know, there's a few predictable moments, you know, like, oh, he's gone, boo, and he just, and you know it was gonna happen. You're like, I know how Jurassic Park works. Back away, okay, it's safe to come out. You know, it's like, yeah, we kind of know what's it's predictable. Some parts, and if you watch this movie and you're like, that guy's gonna die, like he's like, oh, like, you know what, that guy looks like he's not gonna be a main character, he's probably gonna die, you're probably most likely right. So it's predictable in a sort of way. There's a few moments where, yeah, that's not possible. Now, I'm not talking about the dinosaurs, I'm just kind of nitpicking here, but let's just say if you fell off a rail, like, and landed on your back on, like, grass, but still, it's not like a big cushion, like, and you get to, like, climb away or, like, crawl away, come on, you'd be paralyzed, you'd be back broken, not even possible. So there are a few moments where you're like, what? That dinosaur should have ate her. What? How is that possible? So it's kind of one of those where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. And the last con really is just, two more cons. Some characters didn't really matter. I guess I should just say that. Some characters, like, they show this character for maybe less than 6 minutes or something, but they're showing them on screen. In the end, I guess it really didn't matter once we're there. But some, not really the supporting characters, but there are a few that they were showing, and it's kind of like, you just wrote them in there to write them in there, you know? It's like, they're not really important. Like, I'm not even say who. Claire's assistant. She was very mean. Owen's accent, you know, Chris Pratt, he's a pro, man, but still con. He's not that likable. Like, to me, Owen Grady is not likable. That's my personal opinion. I do like Owen, and, you know, he's a badass. He is. But Chris Pratt changes his accent, like, to a southern type. Like, you know, you have Chris Pratt's voice where he's like, okay, guys. Oh, hey, blue. Alright, up. Now look down. And then you have it where he's talking to someone and he's like, what kind of dinosaur did they cook up in there? You know, like the southern voice. I'm like, what? What are you doing? Are you trying to do an accent and then you have like a, yeah, you know, you gotta relate to at least one of those things. And it's like, what? So that's not a big deal. You're still gonna enjoy the movie, but I mean, come on. And he's very strict. He's like, you're gonna listen to me. Like, whatever happened to the fun Chris Pratt, like, goofy man-child? You're gonna listen to me, let's go, come on, let's ride. Like, So, those are my only cons. I know they're really kind of stupid, but I had to find something that, disturbed me in my force. Now the pros. This is gonna be a while, guys. No, it's not, but I have a lot of pros here. First off, Jurassic World itself, the theme park, the attractions they have, the rides, the scale. Let me tell you, the scale of this movie and the extras, all the extras in this movie, it's freaking crazy. I can't tell when it's a big wide shot of the whole theme park. I can't tell whether or not some are CGI people or if they're real actual people walking and extras. And it's crazy, dude. Yeah, it's crazy, you know. Yeah, I was gonna do a raptor like me, but it's really crazy. Just the theme park itself and the scale of the movie, the action, the effects, the cinematography in the movie it's mind blowing. Not like whoa, but the way it's written of how scary. Like you've seen in the trailer when Chris Pratt's running away from the Indominus Rex. That scene alone is just. When you're watching in IMAX 3D and you're right there and the sound's right next to you and it's on the screen and it's crazy. It's crazy, but still, you're there and you're in it. You're in the movie. You're hiding with Chris Pratt and right there. No, I'm not spoiling right there, but so yeah, it's very intense of a movie. Again, the theme park, it's just the gyrospheres. There's a few theme parks. Like, you could be canoeing next to the dinosaurs and the ones with a long neck, and they're like, munch, 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 leaf. So it's really weird. and cool at the same time. Owen's a badass. He's a badass character. There was literally one full scene where he was holding a gun. He never even used that gun at all. Like, what was the point of holding it? Like, you walk with it for 15 minutes in the movie. You never used it, not even once, until, like, the end. That was kind of weird, but Owen's a badass. And you've seen the trailers where he's riding with the velociraptors. Yes, because he's in the woods, and there's not a log or a branch that will hit him. Like, yeah, because only in Hollywood, you know. Again, the action, the effects, the visuals. Now, some of the visuals, you know, the CGI, it's a little bit too much CGI. I'm not going to complain. It's still very entertaining, but you kind of miss those, there's a few practical effects. A few, but, you know, you miss those, like far away CGI T-Rex in the original, and then it's up close, like, animatronic. That was really cool. Now, the music and the score, again, in your ear, it's just one of the best things in the world. It's the best feeling, and nostalgia. Nostalgia is going to hit all of us. People who saw Jurassic World when they were little or grew up watching it, even though it's like 10 years old when you first grew up, or 5 years, the anniversary. Nostalgia is going to hit you, and it's going to hit you hard, and it's going to be a beautiful feeling and a sad feeling. It's like, I remember those days, man. So, Ian Malcolm, you know. You get that joke. The extras, again, and the ending fight. Now, we all know every, like, Godzilla, Jurassic Park movies, Jaws, you know, well, not mostly Jaws, but there's an ending boss battle, you know, the big one of them all. And this one, well, I'm not going to tell you what happens, but you probably heard it already, or you'll find out. It's epic. It's pretty epic. You're my girl, Blue. Just have to say that now. Again, cinematography, Bryce Dallas Howard was really good also. She's, like, I actually thought her character would be annoying or just, like, very, cliched of a scientist, but no, she was actually very good. And the twists, there are a few twists in the movie where you're like, I did not see that coming. So there are a few of those, and I mean, just the villain itself, the new Indominus Rex, he has that new villain dinosaur hybrid has a lot of scary moment scenes where your heart's beating really fast. So that's what makes it so entertaining. It's a popcorn flick for sure. It's not a drama. Well, it's not like a drama, comedy, romance. It's action, man. It's literally, once the hybrid's out of his cage, that's when the action starts, and it doesn't end until the end. Let me tell you that much. Like, of the heartbeat, like, where is he? Where is he at? Where is he? No. So basically like that. So overall, I recommend you guys to go see Jurassic World. I'm going to be giving it a B+, an 8.75 out of a 10. It's a good movie. It's not great. You heard my cons. Some of the storytelling, you know, is a little bit weak, like Vincent D'Onofrio and other things like predictable moments. And, like, again, you know the cons. So that's what's going on right now. Is it worth watching? Yes, it's a B+. It's a good movie, not great again. And I would own it on Blu-ray. Not maybe when it comes out, but for sure, I would like to see it again and want all my friends to see it. So until next time, you can't even see it all night. Until next time, guys, hope all of you enjoyed. And if you like Chris Pratt, you know, he did a good job of getting his character. He's a badass, kind of likable to me. And overall, the dinosaurs. If you're a fan of Jurassic Park, then go see this movie. Just next time, Spock be with you always.